screen is what I'm going to do after. I'm not leaving Dragon Age 1 until after I beat all these other campaigns. These ones right here. You got all these ones. But once we complete the whole game, that will help us get the character built and lore built for Dragon Age 2. Then after Dragon Age 2, we do Dragon Age Inquisition. And I have all DLCs for all the games. Don't know why I clapped. Well. I know, need a new mic. Plan on getting that during Cyber Monday sale. Okay, well now it's gonna go back out. Continue what we're doing. Wrong way. I love how he made. Moving on forward, moving on forward. I have beat all 3 of the games, but I've never done any of the DLCs for Inquisition. I'm not the best for completing missions. So, yeah.
Of course.
You should run while you
This should be
can.
amusing.
We have done well.
And so I shall.
Barrow's having dinner. Oh, it came in from a different path. I will check out that camp later because I know it's going to do something for me down the line. Something not good, I can tell you that much. Because every time you get near it, makes your character want to sleep. Nice area up here, though. We saw us all.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
The Elven Hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
Do not look in the fire. It draws my...
You know, I feel as if I could sleep for days. Do you feel it? It's not quite right.
As you wish. Oh, it is too much.
Okay then. Don't touch the camp. I just learned my lesson. Don't touch that that camp. That camp is gonna kill you. Only a wizard can survive it. It's a trance. It knocks you out. Only the wizard survives. Well, lesson learned. I will leave that camp alone this time. I didn't see nothing of good loot there anyway, so it wasn't like I need to do anything there anyway. Because only she survived that nav call? She can survive it, but we need the whole party to defeat that. I'm going to need to do the circle of Magi. Okay, so we need to go. Okay, so we're gonna save. You know, if you guys don't want to watch the stream, just let me know, and I will just not stream it and just leave it to plan on recording it.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well. But you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place. You came even though we warned you not to. You are as treacherous as the Dalish. We will not allow harm to come to Witherfang. And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Push them back! You should run while you can.
What did you?
Not be defeated.
Leave the tombstone alone.
As you
Allow me.
desire.
I could do that for you.
Something on your mind?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Bold, run, you could. So it's this way, right? No other way. It's this way.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
He's calling where else supposed to fight.
Tread lightly in the heart of the forest, for past wrongs are remembered and mourned.
Oh, I still gotta get that new mic. That's Cyber Monday is when I'm planning to do this. I'm not rolling back. Roll back! I'm just gonna say that
The
now.
ruins certainly look Tevinter, but are filled with elven trappings. How very odd.
Watch it!
I'll try to be merciful. Make her preserve us.
Delighted. Let's be silent now.
We got left, right, and forward. We're gonna go forward.
You forced our
All right.
hand. Here comes trouble. Begin the onslaught. Tell them all right, battle it is then.
How very, very strange is this area. That startled me a little. I'm not gonna trust its autosave. I'm gonna save myself.
I think there's something ahead.
Okay, that's really, really loud. I just crashed, guys, so the stream's gonna have a little interrupt point here. I don't know why I crashed. Still streaming. That's a good reason why you save.
I think there's something ahead.
Hello, mortals.
I crashed, so I had to re-bring it up.
Yeah.
And so I shall.
Dragon!
All right.
Heal the dragon! Start fighting!
Stop your drooling and save some dignity. fool.
Cross me and you shall pay. Delight. Let's make this quick. You will learn.
Alright, so we're back after the little crash incident. But we're fine.
To fear me.
Come on. Come on.
Megatron, you.
I drank my potion! Why did I die?
Oh no!
How excellent that you
Be feeling
handled that
that for
without me.
several days to come.
And so I shall.
Don't know why we're still in combat. Okay, so he kills the dragon that was trying to kill me.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, you want to be like that, saying you can do it?
As you like.
You have insufficient skill to pick that lock.
Pokemon Sun and Moon came out today.
No, that's Friday, I thought.
Nope.
Fire?
What?
Next time when you see me, can you slap me?
Why?
The first playthrough of Dragon Age, I did not notice this dragon horde of items. I noticed it this time, and I opened it. It has so much crud in it. Well, seriously, don't stop me, please. Now, what do we have? Any new weapons that I'd use? I want to give you the steel maul. But you use a sword and a shield, so it's not perfect for you. But still a trash armor comparatively to what you got. Never mind. Here, a leather helmet. Hey, Fire. Did you even look at what the ladies look like in this game yet? Let's just say Dragon Age has a nice idea.
Talent! Like it like a truck!
Delighted.
A fine blow! Now this is more like it.
It's your time to shine.
All right, that's it.
Lock me and you shall pay. Be careful! Run while you can.
Go down.
We have done well.
Just in case the game decides to another crash, I'm gonna save after I kill the motherfucking dragon. Okay, let's go stealth mode because we're not protected.
They won't hear a thing. What about it speeds our way?
Make us reserve us.
All right.
I'll try to be merciful. I am done with that one. Now we get our hands dirty.
Okay, the spiders are dead. Back to invisibility.
Let's be silent now.
Who wants to walk where everybody can see where you are and what you're doing?
Mummy? Mummy, no matter, son. Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Well, let's really be ones to move on. That's all I got.
Watch out!
Let's have a Let's shed some blood. We go to combat.
Ready!
Good.
Let's end this!
All right.
Okay, so I'm healthy and fine. Oh, I'm sorry, but Morgan, you get the lesser injury kit. Okay, there's a door. I'm going to attempt to open the door. Okay, well, they open. It is good.
They won't hear a thing.
Shush. Still. My nerd curiosity says open this door. Oh, it's this thing, this puzzle. I don't want to do this puzzle again. I don't think I've ever figured it out, ever. I don't remember what to do with this jug.
All right. Delighted.
That door is locked. I don't remember what you had to do. Did I even have to come in here? I don't remember. I'm gonna go to the other side and just check. Back to invisibility.
Let's be silent now.
Just stealth. Stealthy. Alright, so this corpse is up ahead, and I'm feeling I'm gonna get attacked or something.
The unnatural are always so bothersome.
My team hid around the corner so they don't get spotted by the unnatural enemy. So there's 3 enemies and there's 4 of us. We have the numbers. So let's go scout them before they start attack.
I shouldn't be back.
Wait, what? What? No!
I'm gonna go watch the stream.
Oh.
For it.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The Magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
I should like a trophy. What a shame.
Aha! What to do?
Here comes trouble! You will learn to fear me! Let us end this!
So I shall.
Wipe them out! 'Tis your time to die! Back! This glass. Let's end this! Run while you can! You force our
I think
hands!
we work well together.
Could someone please stop the bleeding?
Something on your mind?
And so I shall.
Morgan can now learn to become an arcane warrior.
They won't hear a thing.
Stealth mode, stealth mode. If I can't figure out what to do with that door on the back, I will walk through it. Behind that door's archers. We've got more zombies that way, and we got zombies this way. So we're screwed in all directions. So what we're gonna do? Trigger, got shield, and kill him off.
Yeah! go to combat! Let's shed some blood!
Now we have
Oh, you a funny one, you are!
another battle, I see.
Begin the onslaught!
Delighted.
No mercy!
Why do they bother? Such talent! Ha! Oh, I see. What's this?
Ruling and save some dignity, fool.
Hey.
Let's be silent now.
Now this is more like it.
Defend yourself!
As you say. They won't hear a thing.
How they just jerked me? I was in Viz!
Run while while you can.
Off we go to combat! All right. Sir, balance!
Maker's breath!
I should like a stroke!
Defend yourself!
Direct me!
Oh, this should be good. Your time to die!
Come, let's shed some blood!
You will learn to fear me!
Let's finish this.
Begin the onslaught!
Let's make this quick!
Run while you can! Oh, this should be good.
Alright, battle it is then! I suppose violence is a solution.
I am
Sometimes.
wounded. No mercy!
And you're still alive.
Something I can help with?
Now, this should be amusing. I'm going to see carnage I've yet to see.
Lair of the werewolves.
Let's be silent now.
Begin the onslaught!
Here we go! Let's see!
Sorry guys, my TV turned off for some reason when I'm using the watch to play the game through. Went black. Okay, first things first. You need to use a health potion. Eek.
Now, this should be amusing. There you go! all right.
Oh, did she auto do it like I told her to? Okay, fine. She auto leveled up like I wanted her to do anyway. Alright. Save. Invis.
They won't hear a thing.
You really had to forget.
Let's see!
You've got.
Wonderful!
Delighted.
It is
Here we
done.
go! I think we work well together. Let's be silent now.
When it saves, I know that reminds me to save.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley? Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one. Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself. Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me. In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse. Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can. Go, and return with Zathrian. One way or another, we shall see an end to this curse today.
Really? All I got was a vase? Oh, it looks expensive. Give me 655,000 gold and I'll be happy. I'd never need money again if I had that. I'm walking as her. I don't know why the debuff is like, I never die. There's some reason walking as her.
Ah, and here you are already. You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart? You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin? There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants? You do understand that she actually is Witherfang? She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human. I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come. I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken. Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it. You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Dalish. You know how we must struggle to be safe, how we must fight for justice. I could not let their crimes go unanswered. I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be.
Woo!
And what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm? I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
I will protect you. The moment you shoot one of them.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created? And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being, but such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
No. The curse has a life of its own, though Zathrian's life depends on it. His death plays a part in its ending, however.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way!
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
course.
All you've got?
What's this for it?
Back!
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
All right, that's it. And so I shall.
Run while you can! Watch out! Blast!
No, no more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swiftrunner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it. We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Okay. So there might be a temp pause
As you
in
desire.
the stream because I have to use the restroom in just a second. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep uploading it to YouTube because I haven't seen much views on the YouTube video, so I may just stream it. So, yeah. I'm gonna save the game and go complete the restroom. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna throw up on YouTube because it's not getting much done. So I'm just gonna stream it. I'll be back. Alrighty then, I'm back. Now I just gotta click resume and we're good. Hello, Mr. Viewer. Now we gotta get back. We never explored this place through and through. If it's a werewolf, it will make no sense on lore because we just killed all the werewolves out.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
That's what you got. Now see, your daggers are horrible compared to mine.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but I have
money. I want a new weapon. Compare to Alistair. Alistair. So he needs a new sword. Well, this one's like a nice sword. It's a bit better. Okay, buy him that. Any cool armor that may be helpful? No. Okay. Nice looking blade.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes! We could go shopping together.
Morgan's like, please kill me now. We're gonna want to stop at the party camp. We need to rest up, heal up, and fix things because we are all beaten to all get out. Maybe my little dwarven buddy will hear how stuff I want.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Oh, lovely.
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor. The Orlesian guards, they captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again. I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this. It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Well, first things first, let's go check out Bodek.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my boy.
Alright, I need some new weapons from you. The Thorn of the Grey Iron could get replaced by that and be better, but the sword I'm using, the Thorn of the Iron, does +2 damage, +4 armor penetration, so it's better than that. Oh, I could spend all this money. Let me compare it to Morrigan. That's still good. So hers is better. I'm not gonna buy that one for her. Why would I buy that? Then I'm gonna put that on Morrigan, this one right here. Need this dog collar, this one. Now let's go back to me. So see, this is better armor, plus defense, and reduces hostility. This would burn my money to all get out gone. But it's light. Meaning, I don't have to worry about major problems wearing it. So yes. You have any good gloves? I'd probably get this for Morrigan. Yeah, it's not good for her well. For me, this is worse than mine. This is mine. I need more money. So first things first. The dog. Give the doggy a new collar. Firebird's got a new collar. Now, Morrigan. Okay, she looks funny with that on. Give her those armors. See, I would give her these, but that doesn't seem like it fit her. So now we're gonna go back to me. Put some dancing shoes on. And then... So we're not gonna have a complete set bonus now, because we're wearing these bar dancing shoes. Because we were wearing Dalish everything except for the helmet. We bought a new... Did we buy any new weapons? Did I get any new weapons? No, I didn't. But... Sten, buddy, old pal. Have this maul. And then a helmet. $57 on one, so we give these daily boots to him. And gloves. There we go. Sten's all ready for fighting now.
If there's anything I can do for you...
I need to sell you... Oh,
If there's anything I can do...
Okay, I'm selling you this. Woo! It's a bow. We might keep that. We're gonna keep the bow for now. It's a tier 7 bow. We're gonna keep it for now. We're gonna get rid of these arrows. This, yes. Those piece of armor I wanted. This is comparatively to me. It is. That's 1 extra armament plus mental resistance too, so we get to ride. Ooh, wait. Compared to Alistair, that's a better shield for him. I want that shield for him. Okay, so we gotta sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. We need 9 weapons. I'm gonna go got a 9. So I want that shield for Alistair right there. Oh, we just need a few bits more. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this chest piece. He needs more strength. He's gonna get something better. He's gonna get this in a second. Here's Stan, how you doing? I gotta go check on my girl. My lady. It's just some...
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Yeah, to join me in my tent.
Perhaps. Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you? I am to be indulged. How exciting. Let me think. Very well. It shall be as you wish, voracious as your appetite may be.
And to the end. They didn't show the scene next time. Just gave you nice music. I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Nah. I can ask you something first.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Discuss away.
No way, I'm not gonna ask you.
So, full of questions, are you? Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed. The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. You would be surprised at how little my mother cares for what I or others think of her past. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too. The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect even to her. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on. So, full of questions, are you?
Thanks, Morrigan. I'm gonna take some damage, but he'll get
Something on your mind? Of course. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone. Hey!
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed. Of all the...
Blast and damnation! Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes. Vashaden.
Indeed. Blood and damnation. Indeed.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Ugh, you could smell its breath from here.
Let's end this!
As you deserve.
Defend yourself!
Run while you can. You will learn to fear me. I am your death.
Delighted.
Cross me and you shall pay.
Is that the best you've got? Let's make this quick! Why do they bother? You asked for it. Attack! Yeah! Down you go!
I am hurt.
Yeah!
Stop. Don't kill him. He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. I was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money. Ha! Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does. Never found out. Got the feeling the man I spoke to was doing someone else's bidding, too. I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
Don't worry. I'll not trouble you no more.
It's Marjolaine. It has to be. Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started. Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
Denerim. We have to go to Denerim now. We just arrived at the Dwarven City! Come on, we gotta turn around! Where's Denerim? Oh, there? We'll go there at another point in time. I don't want to go there because I am a wanted criminal at this moment. Let's not have a crash because that wasn't me that far back and I did not want to deal with that crash. Invis. I know it's enemies ahead.
I won't hear a thing.
Yep, see right there.
Our time of warning, sir. Logain sends his regard. Here we go.
I'm going.
Battle it is then!
Hope that...
What the?
As you desire.
Alright,
A fine
battle
blow.
it is then!
Shame about the face.
You will learn.
Come, let's shed some blood. Now this is more like it. Here we go.
All right.
Something on your mind?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Ah, go on, you two.
Ooh, you hear that? It seems we have approval.
Welcome to Orzammar, the great Dwarven city, and this is what I want to do for the Minecraft server. See, this is what I want to do. An entrance like this. You guys have a great long look at that because this is what we want to do. Okay, enough looking.
Thank the Maker my brother and his family made it out of Lothering.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden...
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant. Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
They've lost all sense. Orzammar will starve.
I demand an honor. You insult all of Ferelden with your actions. King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Iduken returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
A trust follow.
Those statues are dwarven paragons, if I remember right. The best of their ancestors.
Show some pity for a poor old man. Bread, please, sir. I haven't eaten in days.
All right.
Now that's
Delighted.
a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
So have you heard? Morrigan and him are, you know.
Have you nothing better to do than spread idle gossip? And besides, he can probably hear us both. You're not being very discreet.
No, look, he's not even paying attention.
Maybe. You don't think that he's serious about it, do you? The woman is a vile fiend.
Well, look here. Now who's an idle gossip? Meow.
You're the one who started this, I might remind you. And I'm ending it.
Don't call Morgan a vile fiend. She's a lovely woman. Don't make me shake you. I'll make you become a Grey Warden. Drink the vile goo. Oh, you don't want to drink it? I'm sorry. Welcome to Orzammar, the great dwarven city, the one I want to make our Minecraft thing look kind of like.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Alrighty then.
Idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in
Look
front
at
of
this
outsiders.
place.
I find that sodden fool I'll have
Look
in
at
my
it.
legion.
This is how I want to make the Dwarven City. Woo! Dwarven City!
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. Yes, you should.
And... I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Watch out for that puddle of... whatever it is.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I don't have any gold, but I want to know what you have. Now see, this is something cool. Gold earrings. Nope, not that way.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. May the Maker's light shine through the darkness in your soul.
Nope, I don't like the chantry. The chantry was what killed my people off, so screw them. I don't give up. Screw it. That's supposed to be a layout of Orzammar? Wow, not very detailed.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive. Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir. You come at a sad time, stranger.
Excuse me, you look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Circle of Magi.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
You know, I'm not going to the Circle of Magi for a long, long time, lady. There's a good amount of time away before I go there. This could end up being a 6-hour stream. Definitely, I'm not uploading. I don't see a reason. I'm intrigued right now. I'm having fun. I don't see a reason for me to hit the halt on the recording and just go, let's be up next time.
Ah, the social strata quickly makes itself
You have
evident
come at a
no matter
difficult
where
time.
one goes.
Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
News of the hour! 3 more clans in
Delighted.
Harrowmont has the true voice of the dwarven folk. Is Paragon Hood far behind?
As you desire.
Harrowmont! Harrowmont! See, I always trust Harrowmont. He's a dwarf, and I learned that he was actually the true heir to the throne.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Excellent. The arena is located off the Common. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Okay, so now we need to go this way.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his dedication to change. No dwarf...
I don't know if I want to deal with Balin or Harrowmount. I've always gone Harrowmount. But then I'm hearing the propaganda. Oh, propaganda.
Thief! Who would dare take Warden? I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmount have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Lady. I like how my allies are going, did you know that he's with her? Shh, he can hear you. It's like, yeah, I can hear you, you fool. You're like, like 2 feet away from me. I can hear what you're saying. I don't call her a hag. Oh, that's not the right room anyway. I want to hear a bit more propaganda.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king?
News of the
I thought
hour.
They
Does Lord
voted on
Harrowmount
everything,
think that
or
Orzammar
something
can
like
hold off the
that?
dwarves forever? The Assembly demands an answer.
Lord Balin is a bad man. Yes, very
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Oghren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already.
Of course.
You know as well as I do, that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat?
You lift a weapon, or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Okay, now we listen to that conversation. Now let's go. I pay attention about 40% of the conversations. Anything intriguing on my phone? Not really. I gotta remember to mute that when I record.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain
Who you
wine
looking at?
merchant is falling behind
Who
on
you
his
looking at?
payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses, your good friend Jarvia?
So, let
And
me
so
get
I
this
shall.
straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Oh, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself.
Look at this
The look
play.
on their face was always priceless.
I want to build something like this. Ooh, wait, what's there? Can I drop? Looks like a surface entrance. Something may shine in. No. Let's go fight. Let's go fight. Let's fight. Woo! For Haramount. Good.
I hear there are all kinds of rules that govern the proving. They get very mad if you break.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for. I am, so if you're not here to... How do you know who I am? Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. Balin's fighter, Miaja, showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter, Miaja, has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Haramont again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Haramont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? Well, that's not what I expected. I know Lord Haramont. He's an upstanding man. He'd never lie to someone's face. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll... Maybe I will at that.
I lied. I was like, Paramount told me this.
Fine to see you here, Warden. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way. I trust you'll keep the offer to yourself.
I'm not doing nothing illegal. Oh, heck no.
Get out of here!
You looking at something?
Delighted.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Aedukans. Your bravado is meaningless. When a Silent Sister fights, she doesn't do it with words. If you would back up your claims, enter the proving. The ancestors will show who they think is worthy.
Alright, so after this, I come back to her. Okay. So, somebody's gonna get a butt whooping! Oh, let's turn it off. Time off, so we got to gain our energy back. Oh, no, we're come on.
And so I shall.
We're ready to cut, dice, and slice.
As you desire.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
All right.
Guards, remove this intruder. Guards, remove this intruder.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
You haven't been here long. You'll learn soon enough. Nothing in Orzammar is private.
As long as someone can find out.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for. You are quickly overstepping your welcome. You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome. You are quickly overstepping your welcome. Allow me. I could do that for you. Yes, of course.
Why do you have these two debuffs?
I'm ready.
And you have a debuff. You are not allowed that debuff. Well, I got one of them. Alright, man, I'm ready to go. Let's go! Crash!
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight?
I'd like to fight Lord Harriman.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harrowmont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Now this should be amusing.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go.
Woo! Slice it!
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Harrowmont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the Warrior Caste Twin Terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Off we go to combat! Yeah!
Come, Lukjan!
I should like a trophy!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin? Watch yourself. This crowd will only wait so long.
Hanashan, they're over this way. I'm gonna go talk to them. Like, hey. I don't want them to kill you, but I will, if I have to.
Hanashan needs to be alone before her fight. Hanashan needs to be alone before her fight.
I'm sorry, you're gonna get your ass kicked. I'll talk to you after the fight, after I kick your butt into the ground. Eat dirt.
Good, you're back. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory. Go down to the ring, then. This Harrowmont's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall.
And how's that? Off Off we go to combat!
Oh! Oh! Whoop! Didn't even lose much health! Oh, that's so easy.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go!
Let's go stabbing!
This is a glory. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiachet fought as King Bloodlik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans. Last one standing will be declared victor! Fight!
Let's get him!
Why do they bother?
Begin the onslaught. Delightful.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Haremont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! This is only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Haremont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable.
Just let me finish this fight.
The throne will never leave House Iduken.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess with you.
That's not really balanced, Mama. It's more. I've been leaning off, so I didn't have it all the way back because there's somewhere for the pedal to fall back to.
Last one's.
Hey now!
I am your death!
For Iduken!
Run while you can!
You drink a potion. You, that's me, drink a potion.
I should like a trophy!
Oh, this should be good.
Come, let's shed some blood!
Alright, battle it is then.
That rather looked like it hurt.
Learn to fear
So I
me.
shall.
Here we go!
Actually, use this inventory.
I shall do it.
I should like
Now
a
we get our hands dirty.
Target him.
Begin
Seriously, why am I... stupid guys so stupid?
in the onslaught.
Now this should be amusing.
Let's go down.
That is so unnecessary. Off we go to combat!
That potion!
Come, let's shed some blood.
As you desire.
Off we go to combat! I don't believe this.
I'm down. No! And that's just took me 6 hours back. I just realized that.
Oh no.
Because I forgot to save. This is why I hate this game sometimes.
Which one is this?
Dragon Age, first one.
Oh, that's one you hate.
Because look, watch this, Mom. You saw where I was at on combat? If we're gun loading it up. I'm all the way back at the beginning of getting ready to start combat. I'm stopping the stream.